Hello teacher, my name is Do. Today I will read Harry Potter and the Philosopher Stone chapter chapter 6. The journey from platform 9 and 3/4. Platform ở đây có nghĩa là nền đất. Harry last month with the Dursley wasn't fun. True, Dudley was now so scared of Harry, he wouldn't stay in the same room, while Aunt Petunia and Uncle Vernon didn't shut Harry in his cupboard. Shut ở đây có nghĩa là đóng cửa. Cupboard là cái tủ đựng chén dĩa hoặc là gọi là tủ nằm trong tường. Force him to do anything or shout at him. In fact, they didn't speak to him at all. Half terrified, half furious, they acted as though any chair with Harry in it were empty. Empty có nghĩa là trống rỗng. Although this was an improvement in many ways, it did become a bit depressing after a while. Harry kept to his room with his new owl for company. He decided to call her Hedwig, a name he had found in a history of magic. History có nghĩa là lịch sử. His school books were very interesting. He lay on his bed reading late into the night, Hedwig swooping in and out of the window as she flees. Swooping ở đây có nghĩa là xà xuống. It was lucky that Aunt Petunia didn't come into vacuum anymore. Vacuum có nghĩa là máy hút bụi. Because Hedwig kept bringing back dead mice every night before he went to sleep, Harry ticked off another day on a piece of paper he pinned to the wall. Ticked off có nghĩa là tích vào, còn pinned ở đây có nghĩa là ghim. Counting down to September the 1st. On the last day of August, he thought he did better speak to Aunt and Uncle about getting to King Cross Station the next day, so he went down to the living room where they were watching a quiz show on television. Quiz show có nghĩa là chương trình giải đố. He cleared with his throat to let them know he was there, and Dudley screaming and ran from the room. Uncle Vernon? Uncle Vernon grunted to show he was listening. I need to be at King Cross tomorrow to go to Hogwarts. Uncle Vernon grunted again. Là lầm bầm. Wow, it'd be alright if you gave me a lift. Lift ở đây có nghĩa là thang máy. Harry supposed that means yes. Thank you. He was about to go back upstairs when Uncle Vernon actually spoke. Funny way to get to a wizard school. The train, magic carpet, or God control. Control có nghĩa là chết. Have they? Harry didn't say anything. Where is this school anyway? I don't know, said Harry, realizing this for the first time. He pulled a ticket Hagrid had given him out of his pocket. là túi. I just take the train from platform 9 and 3/4 at 11 o'clock. Harry, his aunt and uncle stared. Platform what? Stared ở đây có nghĩa là nhìn chằm chằm. 9 and 3/4. Don't talk rubbish. Say, Uncle Vernon, there's no platform 9 and 3/4 is on my ticket. Parking. Say, Uncle Vernon, howling mad. Mad có nghĩa là tức giận. Còn howling ở đây có nghĩa là rú lên. A lot of them you'll see. You just wait. Alright, we will take you to King Cross. We are going to London tomorrow anyway. Or I wouldn't bother. Why are you going to London? Harry asked, trying to keep things friendly. Taking Dudley to the hospital. Uncle Vernon got to have that Rudy tail removed before he go to smelting. Rudy có nghĩa là hồng hào. Harry woke at 5 o'clock the next morning and was so excited and nervous to go back to sleep. He got up and pulled it on his chain because he didn't want to walk in the station in his wizard robes. He did change on the chain. He checked his homework list yet again to make sure he had everything he needed. Saw that Howard was set safely in her cage, and then paced the room. Pace có nghĩa là nhịp độ. Waiting for Dursley to get up. 2 hours later, Harry Hodge, heavy trunk, had been loaded into the Dursley car. Trunk có nghĩa là rương đựng quần áo. Aunt Petunia had talked the Dudley into sitting next to Harry, and they had set off. Set off có nghĩa là lên đường. They reached King Cross at 10:30. Uncle Vernon dumped Harry trunk onto a cart and wheeled it into the station for him. Harry thought this was strangely kind until Aunt Petunia's Uncle Vernon stopped dead, facing the platform with a nasty grin on his face. Well, there you are, boy. Platform 9, platform 10. Your platform should be somewhere in the middle, but they don't seem to pass by it yet, do they? It was quiet, right? Quiet là một xíu khá. Of course. There was a big plastic number 9 over one platform and a big plastic number 10 over the one next to it. And in the middle, nothing at all. Have a good time, said Uncle Vernon with an even nastier smile. Nastier có nghĩa là khó chịu hơn. He laughed without another word. Harry turned and saw Dursley right away. All three of them were laughing. Harry's mouth went rather dry. What on earth was he going to do? He was starting to attract a lot of funny look because of Howard. He did have to ask someone. He stopped at a passing guy. Girl là bảo girl. Guy ở đây có nghĩa là bảo vệ. But didn't dare mention platform 9 and 3/4. The guard had never heard of Hogwarts, and when Harry couldn't even tell him what part of country it was at, he started to get annoyed at total Harry was being stubborn on purple. Getting desperate, Harry asked for a train that left at 11 o'clock, but the guy said there wasn't one. In the end, guys drove away. Muttering about time waster, Harry was now trying hard not to panic. Panic ở đây có nghĩa là hoang loạn. According to the large clock over arrival's port, he had 10 minutes left to get on the train to Hogwarts, and he had no idea how to do it. He was stranded in the middle of the station with trunk. He could hardly lift a pocket full of wizard money and a large owl. Harry must have forgotten to tell him something you had to do, like tapping the third brick on the left. Get into Diagon Alley. He wondered if he should get out his wand and start tapping the ticket inspector stand between platform 9 and 10. At that moment, a group of people passed just behind him. Because of few words what they said. Back with Muggle, of course. Harry swam round. The figure was a plump woman who was talking to four boys, all with flaming red hair. Each of them was pushing a trunk like Harry in front of him, and they had an owl. Heard Henry. Harry pushed his cart after them. Cart có nghĩa là xe đẩy. They stopped it, and so did he, just near enough to hear what they were saying. Now was the platform number, said the boy's mother. 9 3/4. Piped a small girl, also red-headed, who was holding her hand. Mom, can't I go? You're not old, Ginny. Now be quiet. All right, Percy, you first. What luck! The oldest boy marched toward platform 9 and 10. Harry watched, careful not to blink in case he missed. But just as the boy reached the diving barrier between the two platforms, a large crowd of tourists came swarming in front of him, and by the time the last package had cleared away, the boy vanished. Fred, you next, the plump woman said. Plump có nghĩa là người phụ nữ tròn trịa. I'm not Fred, I'm George, said the boy. Hold it, please, women. You can't call yourself our mother. You tell I'm George. Sorry, George, dear. Only joking. I'm Fred, said the boy, and off he went. His twin called after him to hurry up, and he must have done so because a second later he had gone. But how had he done it? Now the third brother was walking briskly toward the barrier. He was almost there. Barrier có nghĩa là hành lang. And then quite suddenly he wasn't anywhere. There's nothing else for it. Excuse me, Harry said to Plummet. Hello, dear, she said. First time at Hogwarts? Ron knew too. She pointed at last and youngest of her son. He was tall, thin, and gallant. Gallant ở đây có nghĩa là bộ đồ dùng. With freckles, big hand, and fit a long nose. Yes, Harry, said Harry. The thing is, I don't know how to get onto the platform. She said, kindly and Harry nodded. Nodded ở đây có nghĩa là gật đầu. Not to worry, she said. All I have to do is walk straight at the barrier between platform 9 and 10. Don't stop, don't be scared, you will crash into it. That's very important, but do it at a bit of a run if you're nervous. Go on. Go now before run. Okay, said Harry. He pushed his trolley around and stared at Perrier. It looked very solid. He started to walk toward it. Pupils towards it. Towards it có nghĩa là có nghĩa là chen lấn. He was going to smash right into that barrier and then he'd be in trouble. Running forward on his cart, he broke into a heavy run. The barrier was coming nearer and nearer. He wouldn't be able to stop. The cart was out of control. He was foot away. He closed his eye, ready for the crash. It didn't come. He kept on running. He opened his eyes. A scarlet steam engineer was waiting next to platform package with people. A sign overhead said Hogwarts Express 11 o'clock. Express có nghĩa là chuyến đi. Harry looked behind him and saw a wrought iron archway the where the barrier had been, with the words Platform 9 and 3 water on it. He had done it. Smoke from engineer drifted over the head of the chattering crow, wildcat of every color wove here and there between their legs. Owls hooted to one another in disgruntled sort of way over the pebble and the scraping of heavy junk. Pebble có nghĩa là làm nhảm. The first new carriage were already packed with students, some hanging out of the window to talk to their families, some fighting over seats. Harry pushed his cart off down the platform in search of an empty seat. He passed a round-faced boy who was saying, "Gran, I have lost my toad again." Toad ở đây có nghĩa là con cóc. Oh, Neville, he heard the old woman sigh. A boy with dreadlock was surrounded by a small crowd. Give us a look, Lee. Go on. The boy lifted the lid of a box in his hand, and the people around him shrieked and yelled as something inside poked out along. Harry pressed on through the crowd until he found an empty compartment. Compartment là toa. Near the end of the train, he put Howard inside first, and then started to soothe and heave his run toward the train door. He tried to lift it up the step, but could hardly rise on one entice. He dropped it painfully on his foot. Once ahead is what one of red hair twins. He did follow it through the barrier. Yes, please, Harry pet. Oh, Fred, come here and help. With twins' help, Harry John was at last tucked away in corner of the apartment. Thanks, said Harry, pushing his sweaty hair out of his eyes. What's that? Said one of the twins suddenly, pointing at lightning store. Blamey, said the other twin. Are you? He is, said the first twin. Aren't you? He added to Harry. What? Say Harry. Harry Potter, George twins. Playmate có nghĩa là vết sẹo. Harry Potter. Oh him, say Harry. I mean yes, I am. The boy went at him and Harry felt himself turning red. Then to his relief, a voice came floating in through the trains. Open the door. Fred, George, are you there? Coming, Mom. With a last look at Harry, the twins hopped off the train. Harry sat down next to the window where, half hidden, he could watch the red-haired family on the platform and hear what they were saying. Her mother had just taken out of her handkerchief. Ron, you have got something on your nose. The youngest boy tried to jerk out of the way, but she grabbed him and began rubbing the end of nose. Mom, Giraffe, he were free. Ah, has Uncle Ronnie something on his nosy? Say one of the twins. Shut up, Ron. Where's Percy? Said their mother, he's coming now. The oldest boy came striding into sight. He had already changed into his billowing black Howard robes, and Harry noted a shiny silver badge on his shirt with letter B on it. Can't stay long, Mother, he said. I'm up front. Prefects have to commitment to themselves. Oh, are you perfect, Percy? Said one of the twins with an air of great surprise. You should have said nothing. We had no idea. Hang on. I think I remember him saying something about, say, other twins once or twice a minute or summer. Oh, shut up, said Percy the prefect. How come Percy get new robes anyway? Said one of the twins. Because he's a prefect. Prefect ở đây có nghĩa là trưởng ban. Said their mother fondly. All right, dear, we'll have a garden. Send me an owl when you get there. He kissed Percy on the cheek and he left. Then she turned to twins. Now you two this year you behave yourself. If I get one more owl telling me you all have blow up a toilet or blow up a toilet. We never blow up a toilet. Great idea though. Thanks, Mom. It's not funny. Look after Ron. Don't worry. Uncle Roniki is safe with us. Shut up, said Ron again. He has a mouse as tall as a twin already, and his nose was still pink where his mother had rubbed it. Hey, Mom, guess what? Guess what? Guess who we just met on train? Harry leaned back quickly so they couldn't see him looking. You know that black-haired boy who was near us in the station? Know who he is? Who? Harry Potter. Harry heard the little girl's voice. Oh, Mom, can I go on train and see him? Mom, please. You have already seen him, Ginny. And the poor boy isn't something you Google at in a zoo. Google là trợn tròn mắt. Is he really Fred? How do you know? Ask him. Saw his scar là vết sẹo. It's really there like lightning. Poor dear, no wonder he was alone. I wonder he was so polite when he asked how to get onto the platform. Polite có nghĩa là tử tế, lịch sự. Never mind, do you think he remember what you know who looked like? Their mother suddenly became very stern. Stern là nghiêm khắc. I forbade you to ask him, Fred. No, don't you dare. After he needed reminded of that on first day at school. Reminded là nhớ lại. Còn forbade có nghĩa là cấm. A whistle shouted, hurry up. Whistle là tiếng sáo. Hurry up có nghĩa là nhanh lên. Their mother said, and the three boys clambered onto the train. They leaned out of the window her to kiss them goodbye. And their youngest sister began to cry. Don't, Ginny. We will send your lots of ours. We will send you a Howard toilet seat. George, only joking, Mom. The train began to move. Harry saw the boy mother waving and their sister half laughing, half crying, running to keep up with the train until gathered too much speed. Then she fell back and waved. Harry watched the girl and her mother disappear as the train rounded the corner. Corner có nghĩa là góc. House flashed past the window. Harry felt a great leap of excitement. He didn't know what he was going to, but it had to be better than he was leaving behind. The door of the compartment slid open, and a young red-headed boy came in. Compartment có nghĩa là khoang tàu. Anyone sitting here? He asked, pointing at seat opposite Harry. Opposite có nghĩa là đối diện. Everywhere else is full. Harry shook his head and the boy sat down. He glanced at Harry and then looked quickly out of the door, pretended he hadn't looked. Harry saw he still had a black mark on his nose. Hey, Ron. The twins were back. Listen, we are going down the middle of the train. Lee Jordan's got a young tarantula. Tarantula có nghĩa là nhện đen. Down here, right, mumbled Ron. Harry, said the other twin, did we introduce ourselves? Fred and George Weasley, and this is Ron, our brother. See you later then. Bye. Say Ron and Harry. The twins slipped the compartment door shut behind them. Are you really Harry Potter? Ron plotted out. Harry nodded. Oh well, I thought it may be one of Fred and George's jokes. Say Ron. And have you really got, he pointed at Harry's forehead. Forehead là trán. Harry pulled back his pen to show the lining scar. Ron shouted, so that way you know who? Yes, said Ron, but I can't remember it. Nothing? Said Ron eagerly. Well, I remember a lot of green light, but nothing else. Wow, said Ron. He sat and stared at Harry for a few moments. Then, as though he had suddenly realized what he was doing, he looked weakly out of the window again. Are you family with us? Asked Harry, who found Ron just as interesting as Ron found him. Yes, I think so. Sarah, I think Mom's got a second cousin who an accountant, but we never talk about him. Accountant có nghĩa là nhân viên kế toán. So you must now know lots of magic already. Already là đã sẵn sàng. The Weasley were clearly one of those old wizarding families the poor boy in Diagon Alley had talked about. I hear you went to live with muggles. Sarah, what are they like? Horrible? Well, not all of them. My aunt and uncle are cousins so was I to have 3 wizard brother 5. said Ron. For some reason, he looking gloomy. Gloomy có nghĩa là tối tăm. I'm the sixth in our family to go to Hogwarts. You could say I have got a lot to live up to. Bill and Charlie have already left. Bill was head boy and Charlie was captain of Quidditch. Head boy có nghĩa là anh cả. Now Percy a prefect. Fred and George mess around a lot, but they still get really good marks, and everyone thinks they are really funny. Everyone expects me to do as well as the other. But if I do, it's not a big deal. Deal là thỏa thuận, because they did it first. You never get anything new, either with five brothers. I have got Bill a ropes, Charlie a wand, and Percy a rat. Ron reached inside his jacket, pulled out a fat grey rat, which was asleep. His name Scabbers, and he's useless. He hardly ever wake up. Percy got an hour from my dad for being made a prefect. Prefect là khối trưởng. But they couldn't have. I mean, got Scabber still. Ron's ears went wing. He seemed he think he did say too much when because he went back to staring out of the window. Harry didn't think there was anything wrong with not being able to afford an hour after all. He did had any money in his life until a month. He told Ron too. So all about having to wear the little old clothes and never getting proper birthday present. This seemed to cheer Ron up. And until Harry told me I didn't know anything about being a wizard or about my parents or Voldemort. Ron gasped. What? Say Harry. You say you know's name. Say Ron, shouting both shocked and impressed. I did have told you of all people. I'm not trying to brag of anything saying that name. Say Harry. I just knew your students should see what I mean. I have got lots to learn, I bet. He added, voicing for the first time something that being worrying la lắng him a lot lately. I'm bad in the worst in the class. You won't be there. Lots of people who come from Muggle families and they learn quick enough. Goodbye everyone. Thank you for listening part 1 of chapter 6.